Alright guys, Kaz and Kelly here at the campground where we're camping at. And Kelly here is going to do her first video ever. I'm so proud of her. Kelly's doing awesome. And what we got here is we're going to cook our dinner. And we got a Vaseline cotton ball. And, you know, Kelly's not used to doing videos yet, so that's why I'm kind of narrating what's going on. But she's going to use the ferrocerium rod. She's really good at it. And we've got our 4 piles of kindling. We got our tiny stuff. Next size up, next size up, next size up. And we got some bigger stuff over here. And we're going to get this thing started because we are going to cook our meal with this. And Kelly, any words? Anything you want to say? That's fine. She's still a little camera shy. But you know what? Kelly is doing awesome, and she's really good, and she's learning a lot. And so let's go ahead and not waste any time because we're hungry. So Kelly's gonna spark the Vaseline cotton ball.
I thought you were gonna let me practice before you made the video.
You already did practice. This is easy. Look at that. Who needs practice?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to start with the small stuff. Okay. So since Kelly's never done this before, we're going to kind of help her out. So we're just going to take some of the small stuff. We're just going to build around this. Okay. And just going to build slowly because we don't want to smother it. So go ahead and throw some more on there. And now with a Vaseline cotton ball, you have about 5 minutes to get your base going. So it's usually a really good fire starter to do that. And so we're just going to build that up with the small stuff. And she's doing a really good job of doing that. And just, it's getting to the point where it's starting to grow.
Oh, you wanted all of it on there?
Not, but you're doing it. It's got to be in time. It can't be just all dumped.
Oh.
So you're doing it really good.
Keep going?
Just let that catch for a second.
Okay.
We'll let that catch. And then we're going to go to the next pile, which is this one here. Okay. And so let's go to the next pile now. Start putting some of that on there and see how it's catching. It's doing real good. And Kelly's doing great. She's learning really well. She's doing awesome, babe.
Thanks.
So it's going to help her out a little bit, get down there a little quicker, because we got a good base there. And this is going to be our cooking fire. And it's been really rainy lately, and just kind of concerned if it's damp or not. Okay.
It feels a little bit damp.
Yeah, so we're gonna let that catch. See, it's smoking, so that means it's trying to catch a little bit here. So just let that go. It's definitely not out. It's definitely not out. Okay, so continue adding stuff. There you go. So Kelly, how do you think you're doing so far, baby?
I think I'm doing okay.
I think you're doing phenomenal. Remember, this is her first time, and so she's doing great. Okay, so let's move on to the bigger stuff.
Oh, really? Like start now?
Yep. Now you're gonna put these on a little bit slower because you want that base to catch. Okay.
Hey.
Nope. There's really no mistakes in making fire. Just don't be afraid of it. There you go. Go ahead. We are trying to build a box fire here, just so you folks know.
What's box fire mean?
As opposed to a teepee where everything, the wood is standing upwards, we're building it acrosswards. Okay. So that fire is definitely not out. It's just trying to catch a little bit here. There you go. There you go. Don't be afraid, babe. Don't be afraid of firing, okay? Fire's your friend. Okay? Now let's move it to the center a little bit. So we're going to lay our logs this way. We're going to build it. We're now going to build it going this way. We're going to build a fire going this way now. Going towards where Kelly is.
Oh, smoke in my face.
Okay. Well, you know what, guys? We can officially say that this fire is a success. It's not going to go out. So, Kelly, what do you have to say?
That was fun. I like it. Except the smoke keeps following me.
Okay. So we backed up a little bit just so we can get a view of what it looks like. And this was a successful fire. Baby, you did it.
I did it.
See, it wasn't as hard as you thought. So this is Kelly's first project, her first survival campfire ever, cooking fire. And it's just being patient, not trying to rush it. And Kelly did fantastic. Knocked it out of the park, babe.
Thanks.
Any last words? Are you happy?
Yeah?
Great. Good job, babe. I love you.
Love you.
All right, guys. Kaz here.
And Kelly.
Hey, guys. Kelly did a fabulous job yesterday doing her first fire. And so since this is our second night, our last night for the weekend, she's going to do another fire. But this time it's going to be a little bit more challenging for her because we're going to use some Indian grass. We're going to use some dryer lint. And we're going to use some reeds to get this fire going. So this is going to be a little bit more challenging because the Vaseline cotton balls is a real easy way to start a fire, and this isn't always guaranteed to work. So we're going to do our best to make this work, and Kelly's doing a phenomenal job this weekend learning and becoming an awesome bushcrafter and survivalist. She's doing so great.
I'm freezing.
I'm really proud of her, and she's freezing. She's been freezing the whole weekend, but she's got thermals on today, so she's not freezing as much, I think.
Not as much.
So without any further ado, we've got our main log in here already, and so we're going to start with the Indian grass. And so what you're going to do is you're going to set this down. You're going to fluff this up a little bit. And I'll fluff this one up, and you're just going to separate it. And what this does is this just allows us to cover more space. And this is really, really dry. And so what we're going to do is we're going to save this one for later, for our second layer. Because when you use Indian grass, I like doing a layer of Indian grass, then small twigs. Indian grass, and then the reeds, and then small twigs. And then another layer of Indian grass, the reeds, and small twigs. So let's put that right here.
Where?
Right there. Perfect. And now what we're going to do is, those are the reeds. So grab about half of them. Yeah, that's good. That's a good amount. And you're just going to build like a wedge over the Indian grass. So just kind of spread them out a little bit. There you go. Good. And yep, and you're going to strike the center area right there. Okay?
Okay.
So now take some of the smaller sticks and kind of lay that over again.
This way?
Sure, you can do it that way. Absolutely.
More?
Yep, a few more. So we changed the angle just so we can get a better view of it. And now we're going to do the exact same thing again. But this time, we're going to use some dryer lint. So go ahead and throw some dryer lint, okay? And dryer lint, as you know, is basically raw cotton.
Fluff it up?
No, that's already fluffed. It's raw cotton, so you can just lay it on there. And don't be afraid to use the whole bag. You're going to use the whole bag on this. Keep the hair in there. Hair burns. Okay. So just kind of keep it to the top though, because you're going to strike down there, remember?
Oh.
You're going to strike the Indian grass. Okay, so that's good. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
That's that little spot right there. So let's do some more reeds this time. You're going to put those right on top of the lint. So we're going to save this one just in case this doesn't work.
Okay.
So we'll have a second chance. Okay. Clear out that little space. Very good. That's great. Doing really good. Now add some more sticks on top of that. And then you have your flint. Yes, you do. You have your ferrocerium rod all ready to go. Now, once the fire gets started, you're going to go back to the reeds and back to the small sticks to build up your base.
Okay.
And then we'll move on from there, just so you know.
Okay.
So the next step would be is to get a spark. And try and spark that as low as you can. It's like right in there. Almost on the
it's
first.
going.
Oh, it did. First try. All right, so let's grab some of those reeds and just lightly put it on there. Okay, that's real good. And now go with your next layer of sticks. Okay, and that's real good. You can smell the lint burning. You can smell the hair. Now go to these bigger sticks. Just lay them across, straight across. There you go, just like that. Yep. This will be another box fire to cook food on. Put one more this way, and then put two across that way. More on this way. Now the reason why we're doing this is because this fire is burning really, really good. We built it properly. It was put together very well by Kelly. She did a fantastic job in putting it together. Very impressed with the one strike start. And as you can tell, babe, you did it again. Rock and roll. You did fantastic.
Thanks.
This fire is not going to go out, folks. I know you can't see us because I centered the camera right on the fire, but you can see clear as day. Kelly knows how to make a good campfire. This fire is not going out. Anything you got to say, babe? Excited?
I'm very excited, yeah.
You're 2 for 2 on this weekend.
I know. Oh, you had smoked out.
And how were those burgers yesterday?
Oh, they were delicious.
So today we got some Italian sausage for dinner with some baked beans. But Kelly's doing great. She's learning real good. Doing a great job.
Sweet.